So question number 6. So if we're looking at question number 6, we have one side, we have one angle, and this time we've got an area. Now if we're talking about this, sides and angles and area, I'm thinking, well, it's a half AB sine C formula. C, again, they've been really nice and labelled that. That's one side. We would need this side. Let's call that side B. That's side A. Well, actually, let's not. Let's use the labels that are there already. If they've labelled this angle A, why not call this little a and this little b? And we know this piece of information. So we know this equals 100. So let's put in some of the numbers that we have. We have a half, so we have 0.5. We don't have A. We do have B. And we do have the sine of 40. And we do have 100. So let's work out all of these things and leave A out at the moment. So we have 0.5 times 8.4 times the sine of 40. A equals 100. Use your calculator at this point. 0.5 times 8.4 times sine of 40. So 2.69 ... A equals 100. To find the missing letter, I have to divide by this number. So 100 divided by 2.69 ... Let's do that. 100 divided by answer equals, and we have an answer of 37.041. Three significant figures. So I put the line there, I can see it's going to be 37.0. And that is the value of CB. Now, that is not what I want. I want the value here of AB. So now I know that this is 37. I should be able to find AB. And I can find AB by using the cosine rule. Or I could find it using... No, I would definitely use the cosine rule at this point. So at this point, I would then embark upon the cosine rule. So, I haven't left a lot of space here to do this question. But what we have is we have our x value here, the thing that we don't know. So we'll have our x squared. And we'll have that equals 8.4 squared plus 37 squared minus 2 times 8.4 times 37 cos 40. Let's work out some of these numbers. And we'll do all of this together. We'll do... Now normally I would say use that as the whole number that's left, is 37. But in actual fact, because it rounded to 37.0, it is near enough 37. So I'm going to use that 37. So I'm going to do 8.4 squared plus 37 squared, which would give me this number, big number. And I want to be taking away 2 times 8.4 times 37, 621.6 cos 40. So if I do that times the cos of 40, I get this number, 476.17 dot dot. And this is where it helps to keep everything in nice lines. And what I'm going to do now is type 1439.56, and I'm going to take away the answer to the previous question, which is then gives me this. And at that point, I'm actually then going to, because I'm running out of space, I'm just going to square root that answer to give me my final number, which is 31.038, which again you can see rounds to the final answer of 31.0 to 3 significant figures. Quite an involved question, that one, but that's why it's 5 marks worth.